I heard this, I couldn't believe it was true. This young musician, she was, I guess just starting out, and she was in the studio, and she was singing her song, and she couldn't get a sense of the tempo, you know? She couldn't get a sense of whether it should be too fast or too slow. She didn't know what was going on. So she was young. She said to the producer, or the engineer, whoever it was, in the behind the board, you know, and she said, can you help me here with the pace of this? Is it too fast? Is it too slow? And the engineer, he doesn't know, right? He's just pushing buttons, right? So he goes to the producer who's sitting next to him, or manager, we don't know. And he says, what should I tell her here? You know, what should we say? And he goes, Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. Tell her to play the song swiftly. Yeah. And then, of course, Lady Gaga's out there doing her thing. How many Lady Gaga fans do we have here tonight? I count myself. I think what she's doing is important and cool. And I love Lady Gaga. But what's next? Lord Goo Goo? Hey, and whatever happened to U2? Whatever happened to U2? Where did they go? They used to come out with an album every year. Suddenly they disappeared. Does anybody know where they came up with the name U2? Does anybody know the history of where the name U2 came from? Does anybody know where the name U2 came? Does anybody over here know what's that? Do you know where the name U2, where the name of the band U2 came from? Do you know where the name of the band U2 came from? The name of the band of the name of the band U2, this is true, came from the Untalented Two. And it was in reference to the drummer, what's his name, Larry Clayton, some bullshit, and the bass player. And those guys are, you know, Edge does all the drums and the bass, and Bono does the drums, and so, the Untalented Two. Boy, what about these records? Speaking of music.